The twin sisters, Ilara and Serafina, stand on the edge of the village market, overhearing a crier announce Prince Alden's search for a bride. Excitement builds in Ilara, but Serafina's envy simmers as she vows to outshine her sister at any cost. Prince Alden arrives in a regal procession. His kind demeanor captivates the crowd, especially Ilara, who catches his eye with her humble charm. Serafina feels invisible, fueling her resentment. Serafina, consumed by envy, begins plotting to win the prince's favor. She manipulates Ilara into revealing her thoughts about Alden, planning to use them against her. Ilara stumbles upon Prince Alden in the woods while gathering herbs. They share a heartfelt conversation, deepening Alden's admiration for her. Serafina secretly spies on them. Serafina spreads a false rumor about Ilara, claiming she has been promised to another man. The news reaches Alden, who grows distant, confused by conflicting feelings. Prince Alden begins to avoid Ilara, troubled by the rumor. Ilara senses his coldness but doesn't understand why. Serafina feigns sympathy, further deepening her sister's confusion. Determined to clarify the situation, Ilara approaches Alden during an evening stroll. However, Alden's guarded demeanor and veiled questions about loyalty leave her feeling betrayed. Serafina watches from a distance, satisfied with her plan's progress. The prince hosts a masked ball to find his future bride. Serafina, determined to win his heart, dons an elaborate disguise and uses charm to enchant him. Meanwhile, Ilara hesitates to attend, overwhelmed by her doubts. Ilara receives an anonymous letter warning her of Serafina's deceit. Torn between disbelief and suspicion, she begins to observe her sister more closely, noticing inconsistencies in her behavior. Serafina forms an alliance with a disgruntled noble who seeks revenge on Alden. She promises to help him if he aids her in removing Ilara from the prince's affections for good. The nobleman tricks Ilara into meeting him under false pretenses, luring her into a secluded area. Serafina hopes to discredit her sister by creating a scandal. However, a loyal servant witnesses the setup. The servant informs Alden of the plot, providing proof of Serafina's involvement. Shocked and furious, Alden decides to confront her, but not before seeking Ilara to ensure her safety. Prince Alden finds Ilara in the secluded area moments before the nobleman's plan unfolds. Ilara is overwhelmed with relief, but Alden's cold anger toward Serafina leaves her conflicted. Confronted by Alden, Serafina denies her involvement, shedding crocodile tears to garner sympathy. Alden sees through her act but pretends to believe her, wanting to catch her red-handed. Ilara uncovers Serafina's journal hidden in their shea-red room, detailing her manipulative schemes. The betrayal cuts deeply, but Ilara decides to confront her sister rather than expose her outright. Ilara confronts Serafina about the journal, pleading with her to stop her destructive path. Serafina, instead of remorse, lashes out, accusing Ilara of stealing the prince's affections. The disgruntled nobleman, furious that his plan failed, vows to harm both sisters. He hires mercenaries to ambush them, turning the rivalry between the twins into a fight for survival. The loyal servant overhears the mercenaries' plans and rushes to warn Alden. Alden decides to act immediately, rallying his guards to protect the sisters. The mercenaries attack the twins as they walk through the village. Despite their differences, the sisters work together to evade capture until Alden's guards arrive. The guards capture the nobleman and his mercenaries, uncovering their plot. Alden exposes the nobleman's treachery publicly, restoring order and turning the village against him. Witnessing the lengths to which her schemes led, Serafina begins to feel remorse. Ilara, seeing her sister's guilt, reaches out with compassion, urging her to make amends. Prince Alden privately confronts Serafina, giving her the chance to confess. After an emotional breakdown, she admits her jealousy and apologizes for her actions. Moved by her remorse, Alden forgives her but insists she must make amends publicly. Serafina gathers the villagers and admits to her lies and schemes. Though met with initial outrage, her sincere apology softens hearts. Elara stands by her, a silent testament to forgiveness and familial love. The villagers, moved by Elara's forgiveness, decide to give Serafina a chance to redeem herself. She begins volunteering in the village, rebuilding trust one kind act at a time. Elara and Alden spend more time together, discussing their dreams and values. Their bond deepens, though Elara remains cautious, worried about Serafina's feelings. The disgraced nobleman escapes custody and vows revenge on both Alden and the sisters. He secretly forms an alliance with a rival kingdom, planning to overthrow Alden and destroy the village. Serafina overhears the nobleman's plans and realizes the gravity of her past alliances. She decides to warn Alden, risking her life to make amends. Serafina informs Alden of the nobleman's plot. Though skeptical at first, Alden sees her sincerity and begins preparing the village for a potential attack. Elara and Serafina grow closer as they work together to warn the villagers and fortify the village. Their shared efforts begin to heal old wounds, training villagers to defend themselves. Serafina proving her loyalty by infiltrating the enemy's camp to gather information. Elara showing courage by rallying the villagers during moments of doubt. The nobleman's betrayal to his own allies, creating chaos in the enemy camp. A climactic battle where the villagers, led by Alden, the twins and loyal guards, defend their home. A fiery battlefield at night with villagers and soldiers fighting together. Serafina in disguise, stealing documents from the enemy's camp. Elara standing on a makeshift podium, inspiring the villagers with her speech. With the nobleman defeated and the village safe, Alden proposes to Elara, who accepts with Serafina's blessing. Serafina chooses to remain in the village, dedicating her life to helping others and repairing the damage her envy caused. The story concludes with a powerful message. Envy destroys, but forgiveness and selflessness can heal even the deepest wounds. True strength lies in unity and redemption.